Spoke about the referee. He has got a job to do here with goalkeepers and gamesmanship and delaying penalties and so on and so forth. How much of it will he let go?
Well, in these days of VAR, very little. A reminder that the goalkeeper must have a foot on or behind the line at the moment the ball is struck. 11 penalty shootouts in European Cup finals, starting with Bruce Grobbelaar's famous wobbly knees for Liverpool in Rome in 1984. Most recently, Juan Fran hit Jan Oblak's post. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid 10 years ago in Milan.
Well, Gonzalo Ramos has got there very early. He has been waiting there with the ball for what feels like an age. Not sure how wise that is. We'll soon find out.
There's always a fellowship between goalkeepers. But right now that fellowship is paper thin. Raya from the thick end of 200 yards away, imploring the Arsenal supporters to give what they can. Gonzalo Ramos thumps it in. That's sure enough.
Well, that might calm a few nerves. First penalty, always huge. Responsibility given to him. It's a good technique and a wonderful penalty.
Viktor Gyökeres in the city of his family roots. In front of Budapest, in front of the continent, in front of the world. Arsenal's big, bristling, bustling centre-forward. The moment of his life. And Gyökeres scores.
Well, you don't have a penalty record like his if you want to panic, do you, really? And that was a case of him certainly not panicking. Cool as you like. Sends Safonov the wrong way. It's a very, very calm, nicely taken penalty.
Désiré Doué has twice struck the winning penalty in shootouts for PSG this season.
This is what I mean, David Raya pushing the boundaries with a referee.
Doué, mighty calm. Mighty calm. How good was that?
As good as it gets, really. To be fair, any penalty that finds the back of the net in this situation is as good as it gets. Calm as you like.
And on the subject of calmness, there are few cooler, more poised, more smooth in a footballing cauldron than Eberechi Eze. A stylist. Eze has dragged it. Nasty moment. Head in Arsenal hands.
Well, he seemed to pause for what felt like forever because Safonov doesn't commit. Watch the goalkeeper. Stays on his feet right till the last. And that makes Eberechi Eze just panic a little bit. Is that the moment?
Well, it's early in the shootout. That is the crumb of comfort from an Arsenal perspective. Mendes from left full back steps forward for the defending champions. who are a step closer now to their defence. Mendes and Raya saves! A thunderous response.
Well, they say a nice height for a goalkeeper. There's a saying in football, that is it right there for David Raya. Right in his compass, still got to make the save. Surprised there's not much of a celebration, but inside he'll be feeling 10 foot tall.
There was a celebration from 100 yards away, not least from his goalkeeping colleague Kepa. And after Raya, Rice. He, as captain, was first to console Eze, who went before him. And now the burden is on his shoulders. Declan Rice levels it up. A player you just never doubt.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's hard and it's low. It's in a difficult place for a goalkeeper to get down. I'm not sure it's actually right in the corner, but because it's so hard and it's so low, Safonov gets nowhere near it. Look, not right in the corner, but hard and low. Wins the day.
And it is 2 each after 3 each. And it is Hakimi. Fit in time for this final, in time for this moment. And he's thumped it in.
That's 2 excellent penalties back to back from players wearing the armband, taking responsibility after teammates had missed big moments, and he's come up trumps there, Hakimi.
And for Arsenal, Gabriel Martinelli is required to match it. Living every moment, breathing every breath. Feeling every ounce of pressure. Martinelli into the roof. There's no better penalty than that penalty.
Well, I think you're getting to the stage where, as a player, you've got to make a decision, and he decided he was going to really hit this hard and hope that pace did its job. Not only did pace do its job, accuracy as well to boot. To be fair, no goalkeeper in the world saving that.
And we are, in effect now, at the point of sudden death. And the 5th penalty for Paris Saint-Germain to be taken by the substitute Beraldo. At the point on the day where you dare not fail. Beraldo does not fail. And he heaps the pressure now on Arsenal.
Well, I don't want to be too critical of the goalkeeper, but when we see the replay, watch how early David Raya moves. So early. Look at this, he's on his way there, and that just leaves the whole goal. And to be fair, you've still got to be composed enough to find it, and Beraldo certainly was.
Arsenal cannot miss. This is match point. The big, broad Brazilian shoulders of their vast centre-half, Gabriel. A lion for Arsenal the season long. Often impassable, seemingly unbreakable. Has he the poise? Gabriel remain the champions of Europe, and Arsenal are downcast. There has to be a fall guy, and how that hurts. It is brutal, it is cruel, it is personal. It cuts to the very heart of a player who has excelled for Arsenal until the last kick of a monumental season. But whilst Gabriel is peeled up and consoled, the Parisians embark on a party that says, still the champions of the continent.
Yeah, look, congratulations to PSG, commiserations to Arsenal. It's the cruelest of cruel ways to lose, but they've done something that history tells you is so difficult to do, defending your European crown, and they now join a very, very exclusive club, and I have no doubt they'll be back.